Welcome to Schwenksville, Borough Hall and Community Complex. This visionary project, which transformed a former firehouse into a new Borough Hall and involved a public plaza, streetscape improvements, and enhancement to an adjoining open space, received the 2021 Montgomery Award for Vision and Collaboration, Successful Adaptive Reuse and Design, and Positive Community Impact.
Schwenksville Borough had been outgrowing our former Borough Hall for quite some time. We didn't have enough space to meet with people. We didn't have enough storage space, and the entire building was not ADA compliant, which made it very difficult for us to serve the entire public in the manner that we wanted to. So we started looking at options for expanding the old Borough Hall. About that time, we also started work on planning for the Main Street Plaza project at 300 Main Street in front of the old Schwenksville firehouse. At that time, the fire company notified us that they were merging with the Lower Frederick Fire Company. And although we were very sad to be losing our fire company to a merger, it provided an opportunity. And we started looking at the old firehouse with new eyes as an opportunity to solve some of the problems at Borough Hall and preserve a facility that was centrally located in Schwenksville Borough on Main Street and with good access to the Perkiomen Trail and Meadow Park. We had total buy-in from all levels of government, from the local government, from the fire companies, from the county planning commission, the county commissioners, to our state representatives. We had grant funding from Montgomery County, from DCNR, from DCED, from Pico Green Region, and from some private donors as well. I said this buy-in took a very simple concept of a pedestrian path and turned it into a municipal complex and what is now referred to as the heart of Schwenksville.
One of our greatest design challenges was welcoming people into a building that didn't previously have a front door. The new entrance was created so that one entrance could serve both halves of the building, both during the week and then for weeknight and end activities. So the turned gable allowed us to bring prominence to the building, and the stone selection that you see on the front of it was driven from key elements found in the borough that were outlined in their design guidelines.
There seems to be a real general theme around here as everything seems to be really working well together, and that goes into even the theme of reuse and environmental impact with the Borough Hall and Community Center and all the other elements that are around. We reuse an existing building, so we weren't tearing down an existing building and rebuilding a new building from scratch. And then surrounding the building, we have planters around the building that are made from recycled materials, including recycled plastic and recycled carpet. And they have a continuous feature where they continuously water the plants that are inside, as well as the porous pavement that's behind the building, connecting to the rain gardens in the Meadow Park, which reduce the overall impact and runoff to the Perkiomen Creek, which is a vital asset, not just to Schwenksville Borough, but to all of Montgomery County and southeastern Pennsylvania.
I wish I had $1 for every time someone walks in through our doors and says, what a cute town Schwenksville is. What a great little town. They're starting to notice us, and one of the main reasons they're starting to notice is our new presence on Main Street. With our new municipal building and community center, it's opening eyes. Everybody sees a new building and wants to know what's going on, who's located there, and how can they get in on the ground level. In the last 3 months, I've issued 5 new zoning permits for new businesses to open on Main Street. I've never done that before in the 10 years that I've been here. I contribute that to the revitalization efforts that the borough has been making that include things like the Main Street Plaza, the new municipal center, Meadow Park improvements, parking improvements, an observation deck along the Perkiomen Trail, and a mural welcoming people to Schwenksville Borough.
One of the things that our office is the most pleased about with this project is how well it serves the Schwenksville Borough, not only the government portion, but the community portion. We talked earlier about being located in the center of town. We touched on how the Plaza integrates with the new building. When we arrived here, the building was still a firehouse and the Plaza didn't even exist. As the Plaza came into being, we were able to work our design into the Plaza so that the two work together. And our greatest joy is the fact that Schwenksville Borough has something that they can be proud of and that serves their needs both for today and well into the future.
Okay, the Borough Hall and Community Center project, along with all of the other projects that we've done in the borough, including this observation deck that I'm standing on, have really been a catalyst for development that's been occurring in the borough. Specifically, this summer, we've held our largest ever summer concert series in the park behind me. And I really think that's attributed to a lot of the work that the borough's been doing in partnership with the county, including the Plaza and the Borough Hall Community Center. In addition to that, there's also been a large influx of businesses coming into the borough. We've had more businesses coming into the borough this year, and even people requesting information about some of the commercial properties for sale that we can remember in any years past. And I really think that that's attributed to, as I said before, to all the work that we've been doing in the past few years to really tie everything in the borough together into one centralized location in the center of town.
So this building, which is an example of adaptive reuse of an abandoned building, is also a story about continuing a legacy that was started by the Schwenksville Fire Company. And that's why I think this project is an award-winning success story.
The Schwenksville Borough Hall and Community Complex is an outstanding adaptive reuse project and demonstrates how the vision and dedication of a small community can transform its Main Street and provide substantial revitalization benefits.